Hi there, people. We're blue gloobin. Alright, little bit late of an upload. Well, I haven't had the time, unfortunately, but I do now. So we transition over into the battles of GBB25 in the solo category. If you for some reason didn't know yet, I was a judge there. I say that because I've been rallying it on 16 times because of the elims. So we will probably see my vote at the end, and I will explain my choice, and I'll watch it in video. I'll tell you if it sounds, how it sounds in terms of similarities from the video to the live, like in the room. And yeah, let's just enjoy it, reminisce. I, of course, haven't watched these since I seen it with my eyes in the moment live, so no watch back until now. Let's watch it together. I'd love to see your comments and your takes on this in the comment section. The original link's in the description. But yeah, like I say, let me know your thoughts down below. Comments are good fun to be able to just sit and read them. All right then, let's do it. I hope I'm recording. Ah, right. There's no intros like before. Okay. Does this mean that because Kaji got the first seed and Codfish got the 8th place seed, does Kaji choose to go first or second? I think that's how it works, only for the quarterfinals. It's pretty good. I think it's like that.
All right, right here live and direct, GBB25 in Tokyo. Are you ready?
I think that's how it worked, yeah.
We have the top 8, Codfish versus Kaji.
Exciting.
Kaji won the coin toss, told Codfish to go first. I'm going to go with the original way. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Crowd in 3.
Yeah, guys, missing man.
He's so loose with his execution.
It's been a planet. It's been a planet dead man. It's been a panic. Got this sound bringing life to
So hard to do.
Life to sound.
Time.
Oh, all right then. So let's break it down, bit rib. I love that bit. All right, we have a structure that reminds me of the previous decade. So not the 2020s, but the 2010s, the latter stages. This is a structure that we, when I say we, I mean myself, Codfish, or the people around there, played with a lot, which is to show off your feature sounds. Now, to be honest with you, it's quite a good structure. It's debatably the best. The best debate for best structure would be the one that start to finish tells a story, potentially. But it doesn't mean it's the best, because if you do like this, you can show off your feature tricks along the way. I really like that. Okay, so this, I cannot do the vibration bass that he's doing, but I also know how hard it is to execute, and I see why he just went straight into it. It was like, and then, now this part here is, in theory, it's amazing. The vibration bass was not very loud live, but it was really clean. But we do fall into that territory, as I mentioned in the elim stage, where when it's a certain level of not loud, it becomes hard to combat, or should I say easy to combat, actually, especially with the man that's coming, because it just takes the atmosphere of the room. But yeah, this was sick. The style is strong, right? And then we do this switch. So this Now, this is dangerous. And that's because this specific frequencies, these are temperamental. Sometimes they hit like a truck in some rooms, and sometimes they don't. So it can be a risk to make that your trick of choice. But that's deeping it. But I deep it because you have to at the top. Well, this was going to be a risk. Hit or miss. Let's call it a theoretical miss, but still a success because it's so clean still. It's such a vibe. The beat itself's great. That's why it's great. But if we're looking for that boom effect that we want, that big hit where the crowd go mad, we didn't get that because of the dynamics. Now he is playing. I do believe that when he stopped doing kick drums and then included the zippers, I think he meant to execute that in a different way, but he recovered and then, yeah, just rode with it. And it was fairly strong. The execution was a little bit off in just a couple of parts, which was that area. And then the speaking with the vibration bass is somewhat forgivable because vibration bass is so hard to get out. But yeah, fairly strong. Little risky, but very enjoyable, that's for sure. Like, easy to listen back, easy to enjoy. Let's go. Kaji round 1.
Switch!
You can hear the audio of the crowd because it is considerably louder.
Put your hands in it more.
Wow, that was like bricks. Just... 13 textures.
It's easy, bro. You never break me.
All right. Counter was mad. Okay, let's talk loads. Oh, I wanted to ride into the counter. We got Kaji. It's rash. It's instantly rash. It's like Codfish is clean. Kaji is not to some degree. Kaji is loud and dynamic when Codfish is not. But what works better in the moment, in the atmosphere live, is Kaji. Now I can hear that the rashness, the little peaks, and the sacrifice of clarity for the sake of power. Well, that is just pretty monstrous. It's stylistic. It's pretty artistic. It can be a little bit hard to digest. Like, it's harder to digest than Codfish. Well, this one was explosive. And I will say my thoughts comparing round to round. Well, I can admit that some of Kaji's stuff, like, is something like... I think that's one of the drops. Then they go... So we got like a throat bass with this. It's tough to do. These kind of textures, these are coming through like 8.5 to 9 out of 10 loud. But then this that he does, this inward kick, it comes through like a 10. This one was crazy. Power. Power, yes. Well, he's showing many tricks. I prefer Kaji's round 1. So if I was judging it just off of round 1s, I would go for the battle, Kaji, with thoughts that are open. But now, Codfish's counter was amazing. And at this point now, as we look with 1 minute 11 seconds left, it is even Stevens. Codfish showed me all the energies and all the tricks from Kaji in the counter that made me go, all right, 1-1. Now what? We are even at this point. Does that make sense? Okay, of course it's not technically even because Kaji's got a whole round, whereas Codfish only has the rest of this round. But what I'm trying to say is this counter really did work. I'll go play it back later. I'll continue from here. Let's go.
Back to the daily, my heart drowned, chisel away.
This is like a chord progression that Codfish normally uses. Like it's new, but it's his style.
Break me. Break me.
Right, so the reason I'm losing my shit is because I'm listening as a user of Beatbox, and if he's really doing then I don't have any words. It's unbelievable and untouchable of a technique. Because that is so unbelievable, I think he must be doing... the word evades me. It's like... It's an imitation. Oh, what's the word? Comments. One of you nerds can help me. But he's doing a new instance. So, ticka ticka, for example. So instead of... It's... It must be. It has to be. But I'm losing my mind because it really sounds like it's not. It really sounds like he's just doing a 1-1-1-1-1. Like that. Now I can do a different lip roll technique, which in my opinion, I prefer over, which is the one that he's using. But textures are what make an artist and what makes style. Sometimes you just do what you've got. I can't do the thing, but I can do this. Is not as good as, in my opinion. I just can't do that one. I do this one. I inspired the world to do. That's true. While I can admit I inspired all of you to do it a worse way. It's only because you're inspired by me when I did it that you do it that way. But to go is better. I think is better than, but that's just me. Codfish sounds better in video than it did live. I didn't get to pick up on the unbelievable execution of this round. This round, he has honestly killed it. But because the techniques are so pinicky, because they're also intricate and hard to read all the textures, it means that it wasn't as good live. And this... These things, and the... Is it da-da-da-da-da? Oh, I think it's da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's crazy regardless. The repetition speed is insane. The beat is so sick. It does not work massively on mic. I'll give it an on mic rating of 5 or 6 out of 10. But the beat in its theory is like a 9+ out of 10. And it came out strong. This was such a hard hitting 6 section. And I'm like, yeah, this battle is so on. At this point, I'm like, wow, Codfish is obviously in the lead. He's done 2 rounds. It's not that hard to be in the lead 2 rounds versus 1. Unless the other person is significantly better and their 1 round was better than the other's 2 rounds. Codfish is in lead, obviously, but in my head I'm thinking Kaji needs a strong round to win this battle. Codfish did a great job there. I'm going to listen to some bits back, but let's continue. Final round, Kaji.
Surprised with no counter there. See, this does not sound that refined, but live it works. The battle is done. The battle's done. Don't be racist now. Don't hit him in the face.
Who's the most 強い男?
Who is the most Tsuyoyotoko? You know, strongman things. I'm Tsuyoyotoko. They are.
What a way to go and kick off the top 8. What do we think of the battle? We go to our judges, though. Judges are making a decision who will be moving on to the next round to the top 4. It'll be a red for Codfish. It'll be a blue for Kaji.
Let's see this.
Going to our judges, I say 3, y'all say the 2, and the 1. Crowd, help me out.
I really don't know.
3.
I was it. Okay, there we go. So 5 to Kaji.
Give it up for Kaji!
I love them both. I love them both. Yes, big up Codfish. All right then, so let's talk about it. So I can't believe the laser. I can't believe it. It's so unbelievable. So, but this this one is so rational and understandable to me. I'm comparing it to what I would do if I battled it. This round was unbelievable. Unbelievable round. I have no answer, personally, for the laser stuff. I can't fathom the sound. So therefore, guys, me as a battler, battling Dlow, is stumped. How often do I ever say that? I'm stumped. I would be alright, though. If we battled, I would be alright only because of the information he gave me in the second half that I can work with. And then he then took the style of Codfish, and this counter was so fantastic because it's a callback from Codfish's round 2. It's not an instant answer, it's a callback, which is sophisticated. And then he goes into his style and just wipes the floor, mops up, smack up, barrel breaking, jaw smacking, speaker ripping, people flying, battering. He batters the stage. That was extremely strong. The laser stuff, I just cannot believe it. So I want to go back a bit. I want to listen to the counter again from Codfish. Hold on. Let's listen to that again.
Wow. Yeah, okay, we're back in. Yeah. Now the double.
Bring me. It's easy, bro. You never break me.
Damn. Counter's crazy. And then
Break me.
No, this drop's nice, but
Break me.
progression is sick. Beat is simple, but effect is massive. There you go. Easy description. Now we go to like, okay, so of course this one is understandable. And that, my friends and viewers, is the most extraordinary moment. He's actually killing him with laser guns. But the technique from him sounds like it's like here. It sounds like that. Is it that? Okay, of course I can't get it, but if I'm halfway there, I'm really impressed. It just feels like the middle. I don't know. It's unbelievable. It's unreal, man. Ha! I wouldn't touch that with a yardstick. If I was battling it, I wouldn't touch it. Well, just do your thing, yeah? Kaj? Kaj, you just saw Yotoko over there with your lasers, yeah? Just do that. I'm going to stand here in my lane. I'm going to humbly understand that I have no way of doing that, and I'll just listen to the other information and get ready to do my thing. Now, all of these quality... Okay, look, he is messy in the post-production. It sounds off. It sounds unclean. Well, it is. It is unclean. That's true. But it doesn't matter. The reason why is because the battle was in person, live. It wasn't for the video. As much as the 99.9% of you can only watch it in video, it was an in-person event, and that set of clarity and quality was not disregarded very much when it came to my judgment, because the power and pulse raising energy really tipped it back towards being worth it. So, okay, it's about a 5 to 6 out of 10 quality of sound clarity and execution for a 10 out of 10 smashing through the sound system. He could make himself a tiny bit cleaner to bring the volume a little bit down, and there could be an even bigger sweet spot. But it doesn't really matter, because 6 and 10 also equals 16. So does 8 and 8. You can go the other way too. But this was like so supreme in terms of volume and like tricks, power, crazy effect live, banging. Amazing stuff. My decision became extremely straightforward when I heard those lasers. There you go. That's my breakdown of it. Very watchable battle. I expect it to have a lot of views. Very sick battle. Cheers for checking this out, people. It was a pleasure to judge. It was a pleasure to try and break it down for you. And it was very fun to try all the tricks. See you later for the next one. Goodbye.